Welcome back, everybody. This lady over here has been dancing for me the whole time. And I've been watching you, too. Welcome back to True Talk. I'm John Cancio. We have our last psychic for today. Everyone, welcome to the show, Lorrie Demarco. Thank you very much for being here today.
You're welcome, John.
And you are a psychic medium. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient, which means I see, hear, and sense, or know, things around me, things that happen. I'm very prone to premonition.
Okay. So you can see into the future.
See into the future very frequently, and since I was probably about 5 or 6 years old, I can remember back that far, having very vivid dreams, knowing things before they were going to happen. Typically, very frequently, I know things that people are going to say before they actually say it. I don't share that with them, but I'm privy to it many times.
Okay. So I have a cat. His name is Pablo. You guys, somebody laughed because I said his name was Pablo. And I talk about him all the time on the show, but I feel like him and I are alike a lot. I know that's funny because he's a cat, but him and I are pretty much alike in a lot of ways. Do you feel like we have that connection?
Absolutely. Interesting that you use the word alike, because I feel that your energy connection is so strong, and your energy connection is not new. This is an energy connection between each of your spirit from another time and another place.
Oh, okay. So we reconnected in this lifetime.
Yeah, and the cat was brought to you. You found each other, and it might have appeared to be an accident, but it wasn't an accident.
Okay, so was he a relative, or what was he in a past life?
I don't feel that he was a relative, but I feel he was a very good friend of yours, a confidant, someone very close to you, someone you cared about tremendously.
So we can reincarnate into animals?
Certainly.
Really?
It can be anything. We really sometimes forget that animals have spirit just as we do. It's very important to think of them as an equal, because everything is spirit, everything is energy connected, some of us more than others. But I feel for you in particular, your cat is going to live a very long life, not just because cats typically do, but I just feel he's going to live an extra long life. And you will have other cats in your life, but you're never going to have another one like this because of that energy connection that I just mentioned.
And he is my first cat, too.
Ah.
So, yeah. Okay, so let's get some audience questions and stand on up. This is the lady that was dancing for me. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
I wanted to know if I had any spiritual spirits around me. Family.
Any spirit around you?
Yeah.
At the moment or any time?
Any time.
On occasion, you do not at this moment as we're speaking, but I feel very strongly that there's a woman around you that has been around you periodically, I want to say as many as the last 10 or 11 years. Not a relative. Someone that I feel you knew in spirit. It's a very familiar feeling. It's not something that is that was unknown. It's as if you two were connected. I felt that somehow she was your teacher at some point. That kind of connection, where you would listen to her, where she would share things with you and guide you. Similar to a mother, but not a motherly figure. She was older, that's why I say similar to a mother. As I see her, she is a woman in her early 50s. She has light hair, light brown hair, a little bit of graying in it. And I feel she's there every time you need her, every time you're making another step in your life where it's a major step, a monumental step, sometime when you're trying to make a decision and you're struggling. She comes in because she has had similar experiences to you, and she can guide you most directly. She's not the only one, though. You've had a gentleman that has been here. You also have had a Native American guiding you, and you've had a child, not a young child, someone about 7 years old, that have worked with you periodically throughout your life. And I don't know if you can remember, but when you were a very young girl, you also had a very young child who was with you kind of on a regular basis to just relate to help you enjoy your time as a child and to nurture you by the fact that he was around you.
I don't know. I'm thinking grandmother, but...
You were wondering if your grandmother is ever with you?
Because I was at about 15 years ago.
I feel your grandmother has been around you more than just that one time that you're wondering about 15 years ago. I feel that your grandmother has been in and out of your life on occasion, not quite as frequently as the woman I just told you about, but on an occasion that warranted her being near you. I also feel she's given you some signs along the way that has shown you that she has been trying to get your attention, and you may have missed the cues. Did your grandmother ever make doilies that you know of?
I don't know, but when she passed, it was during the night, and I thought like it was a dream, and she was kissing me and saying goodbye, and in the morning, I had known that she was sick, you know, and I called my mother and asked how she was doing, and I found out that she had died overnight. So I just felt a strong connection with her.
She was giving you the goodbyes ahead of time, letting you know that it was time to part. And you have very good ability that you can remember that, not only having seen it. That was real. That was not your imagination as you were going through that. I just feel like your grandmother, there are some things that, if you don't already have them in your possession, that are coming to you that will bring you closer to the memories of your grandmother. Someone else in the family, at some point in the future, it's not right around the corner, but I feel there are a couple of things earmarked for you that are going to be given to you, and you'll find out they were from this particular grandmother.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, don't take offense to this, but I get the whole Sylvia Brown vibe, like the look a little bit. You got the look a little bit. Who had a question over here? Stand on up. What's your name?
Karen.
Hi, Karen.
I was wondering, there's a lot of financial things going on for me right now and kind of in a holding pattern. I'm wondering, is any of that coming through? Is there ever going to be some resolutions to some of these financial issues that I'm looking at the moment?
A little light at the end of the tunnel you're hoping
Something
for,
like
of
that,
course.
yeah.
It's going to be a while yet. Don't let go of the fact that it will clear. As I say, it's going to be a while. It's not a couple of months. I feel for you to really get your head above water, about 3 years. And I wish I could tell you we're 3 months.
When do you graduate? No, I'm just kidding.
But I feel that it will clear. It's going to lighten little by little over the course of that 3-year period. And as it does, you'll feel a little bit more relief coming through. They want me to tell you that sleep is very important for you, not to worry, to keep in your mind that this will clear, that you will have the finances that you need, and the burdens that you have right now will indeed pass.
Okay. But there's some specific things, like there's a work issue right now with some money attached to it, and of course child support, and then there's a couple things like that. Do you see those clearing up and improving, or staying stagnant or going?
There is a child support issue, did you say? That one I feel clears first.
Okay.
The other things are in kind of random order over that period of time. It's baby steps would be the good way of looking at it. Little by little, one thing chips away, then another, then another. Work will resolve itself as well as the other issues that you have before you. Just wait it out. For you, patience is also golden. It's very easy to say, very hard to do, but that's what you need more than anything else right now beside your sleep. A lot of patience, and not to lose sight of the fact that this too, all of it, will pass for you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.